Today is another, I have no clue what we're doing day. We're buying something. I don't. My daughter really comes by stuff naturally. When I ask her what she's doing, oh, just something. I'm getting something. I'm going somewhere. I'm doing something. I'm getting stuff. My husband's the same way. I asked him, what are we getting? Something. We're getting stuff. What'd you buy?
Metal. See how metally it sounds?
You're such a dork.
But I'm your dork.
Yeah.
In here I can beat him over the head with.
There's nothing. He actually cleaned the pickup.
I see that.
So it's a tongue for a...
I don't know what it was for. I haven't figured it out.
I'm thinking it was for a grain trailer, just due to how long it is and the fact that it separates.
Yeah, I don't know.
For a feedlot. That's what I'm thinking. Doesn't that make sense?
Not really.
But you're going to make it into what?
A longer tongue for the little yellow trailer. Because the little yellow trailer can't haul TP poles if it's not long enough.
In other words, he just made himself another project that may or may not get done this year.
This year?
Or this decade.
Yeah, by the decade it will. This year, maybe not so much. We'll see. I still have quite a bit of ambition going in this one.
Okay, well, remember, I still have a chicken coop you need to finish.
It's done, I thought.
No,
you said.
no, you still need to fix the back end. Remember, it's got the wide open gap in the back.
And you asked me about it, and I explained to you step by step how you could do it.
No, I asked you if you were putting wire on the back or if you wanted to put the paneling on the back.
Mm-hmm. And I told you to go get one of those sections of 8-foot fence of the dog-eared cedar.
Where is it?
It's over on top of that dumpster.
The dumpster.
Over there. It's laying flat. There's like 8 more of them still over there. We just need one of those.
Okay.
Set it on the end. Should be. Unless our thing's wider than I think it is, but I think our thing is only 8 foot wide.
Should be.
So
and then how are you cinching it up there?
Wiring it up there. Just slap
Okay.
it up there.
And then are you still putting...
Then we got to fix the doorway. That'll be the hard
You
one.
do, yes. So you still need to put a door on.
Mm-hmm.
And then are you putting, what do you call it? The roofing tin. Are you putting tin
Around the bottom.
around the bottom?
Keep the skunks out, probably.
Okay. So that's a you job.
Why?
Because I don't know how to do it. I don't know how you want it done. See, there's this stuff that you don't tell me how you want it done, and then when I do it, it's not good enough.
Well, how are you ever going to be a self-sufficient farmstead or homesteader?
Sweetie, I can do it
Mm-hmm.
up to my standards to have it good enough for me. The trouble is you don't like how I do it, so either you have to do it or you have to just accept the fact that it's fine the way I did it.
Well, however you do it, it'll be fine because I won't be here to help chase the chickens.
You won't need to chase the chickens
So
because
as long
it'll
as
be
you do
done
it-
the way I do
As
it.
long as you can do it chicken worthy, then we'll be okay. I don't care if you do it left over right or right over left, as long as the chickens don't get out.
Okay, so I can use any of the tin down there and any of the
Piles
wood.
of it over there.
I know. I can use any of it.
that stuff.
Okay, and then I can use any wood I find to cinch it together.
Absolutely.
Okay. Then I can finish it. But you have to find me a door, since you made the door wonky.
Wonky.
Yep.
Okay, I didn't make the door wonky.
You did.
We made the roof round,
You made the door wonky.
but it fits the roof.
But
which
you
is
made
round.
the the door wonky.
All right, I got a TP trailer to build.
Okay, I
Well,
got
I still have TP trailer on the brain.
Okay, I gotta go move water.
Okay.
I thought you were spraying weeds.
Oh, I am.
Okay.
Now that you reminded me.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, well, he goes and does whatever he's gonna go do. Play with his new toys or spray weeds or whatever. We're gonna go move water before it rains again. Hopefully it won't. I kind of hope it will. But like he said, whoops, we still have, I need 2 hands. We still have hay that hasn't been tarped. So that is a necessity. Oh, look at you go. Who do we got? 03 and 07 and oh, don't run away, sis. You're gonna run away. You don't need to run away. No, really, just give me your number. Oh, looks like 4 of them. Took a boy, huh? Like a boy? Yeah, like a boy. Okay. Friend brought me an incubator and a whole bunch of quail eggs. And this is not a version I have used before, so I need to figure out how to make this one work. This one did not come with an egg turner like my last one had that I borrowed. This one is also borrowed. It comes from my friend Amber. Eventually I'm just gonna have to break down and buy one. But so I will have to go ahead and turn these. I think it's like 4 times a day, 3 times a day, something like that. And then eventually we'll lock down. But yeah, so we're just gonna see what happens. And whatever hatches, hatches, and we will hope for the best. Now, why is that flashing? I think it's flashing because I had it open. Oh yeah, temperature dropped. So I have it set. It does tell me, so 18-day hatch date. It does give me the temperature and also the humidity. So I have water in here. It's supposed to be between 40 and 60, 30 and 50, 40 and 60. Now I can't remember. Humidity in here. So I will need to keep an eye on that and get it, adjust with the water for it. And then, yeah, figure this whole thing out as I go along. But we'll see what we get. Good morning, guys. It is another office day. I am trying to get caught up on basically my sheep stuff that I have been putting off forever. I'm still working on my 2003 lambs that are now being bred and trying to get, basically I am taking the information from my phone, from my sheep book, and from the computer and meshing it all together and putting it on their individual papers. It's probably overkill, but this is how I've always done it. This is how it works in my brain. This is how I keep myself sane. Because if the computer were ever to go away and poof, disappear, our internet is gone. It somehow, it got canceled. I don't know if I screwed up, if they screwed up, if but we have no internet. So I can no longer get anything off of that until we figure that out. And I just don't have the mental capacity right now to even deal with it. So we've had issues with this company before. We're just done. So we're now looking for a new provider. It's apparently don't miss a payment with these guys because they will cancel you in a heartbeat. But anyway, that is just not something I can even worry about today. So I am wanting to make sure I have everything on paper so that if things happen, I can have them where I need them. And I like paper stuff. I like paper books. I like paper magazines. I like paper cheap stuff. So this is what I'm working on today. I will kind of show you how I am maneuvering all this, and then eventually I've already been down checking the sheep this morning. I have been out checking my fence, checking my sheep out back. I do need to check the rams. We let them into the weed field just to let them grub in there, as well as the ram pasture and the grass and the weeds that are in there. But I need to check on them to make sure nobody bloated or something stupid, because I forgot to check them yesterday. And that's just not, this time of year, that's not a good idea. So, but I do need to get more coffee. I just got off the phone with a friend of mine. We have a Bible study that we're going to on every Thursday starting this week. So that is going to kind of change my life a little bit. Probably won't affect you guys at all, so don't worry about it. But anyway, I'm going to get more coffee, finish up my 2023 sheep, get their records all figured out. But yeah, I definitely need more coffee this morning. All right, we'll try to do this the best I can. So these are my 2023 notes. This was the year of the Who's Your Daddy, where my husband just basically threw the rams out helter-skelter, because why not? And so over here I have my sheep, the lambs, their RFID number, and what their these are the ones that have the Scrapie and USDA RFID. So that is what I'm putting here, is their RFID Scrapie number, all in one. So I need to figure out who mom is. Won't have a dad. They are all bred to Viper, or will be bred to Viper. And then on the back, I will have the date that they are either dewormed, vaccinated, and when we trim feet. This is an irrelevant column for my ewes, because they are out on pasture and all the rocks and everything else. We never trim the feet, the toes, the hooves, whatever you want to call them, on our ewes, just our rams. So these guys, okay, let me figure out who this one is. So she is 2316. Okay, so her mom was 1932. Wrong direction. Nineteen, 32, which was Malad. No daddy. She was a twin. 318. So then over here, we just put down 318, 2023, twin, Malad. And then on the back, the date 3/20 and 5/12 is when she was vaccinated. And done with the 8-way. And she is done. And then we go over here and we put down her name. And then we go to the next one. You guys made a mess. You're gonna run out of paint before I make it to the store again. Looks like just the one this morning.